Okay, we are live. Maybe not quite yet. Happy Monday, everyone. I'm thinking of using Monday, Sunday, and Thursday is the best for me to stream at this point. But yeah, happy Monday. Hope you had a lovely weekend. Yesterday I couldn't. I was too tired. So I decided we do it today. This is a new game called Letters from the Past Undusted by a little studio called 5-Min Lab Corp. Yeah. I tried the demo for it and I really loved it. I decided we take it easy and dust off the old memories. When I think of my family home, the first thing that comes to mind are the glittering lakes and the gentle sloping hills. After walking through the bustling streets over the hills and along the lakeside, a house and its bright red roof soon came into view. I would chat with Mom and Dad as we passed through the front gate together, and a big lemon tree in the yard would always greet us. For someone like me who lacked courage, maybe I needed was an excuse, no matter how small. The letter from my aunt was enough. We get a letter. Dear Adora, long time no see. How have you been? Are you doing all the things you always wanted to do? It's been a while since I heard from you. Come to think of it, the last time we saw each other was at Lily's funeral. I'm sorry to trouble you after all this time, but I can't find the necklace your mother gave me. I'm fairly certain that it's left at your house after one of my visits. I really thought I lost it for good, you know. I know it's a bit of a hassle, but could you send it to me? It should be in the attic. That's where Lily and I spent most of the time together when I was over. Thank you. Love, your aunt. It's been a long time since I last came back. I should tidy up the place. I suppose now is the right time. For the time being, here's the least I can do. The key. Ah, there it is. It rusted all over. I have to clean it before I can use it. RT. Okay. Zoom in and zoom out. Can move this one. Reset. Okay, click the tool on the left. Okay. Reach 40%. We can do 100, can't we? Or spotless key. Didn't become available after cleaning item. Okay. Kinda like power wash simulator, isn't it? With the hints. Scrub. 98%. Let's see, is there any little thing in here? It's very pixelated, so it's not that easy to see. Finish clean by the reach 100% or by... Oh, just a 5%. This is gonna annoy me really much if I don't get the 5%. There we go. Oh, that's the key. Clear level 1. When was the last time this place was cleaned? There's so much dust I can barely breathe. I need to go to the attic and find a necklace. Huh? Why is it locked? No, that's not a thing. Now that I think of it, I hardly ever been to the attic. Mom was always the one in charge of it. Oh well. I need to clean the rest of the house anyway. The attic key should eventually turn up. Where should I even start? Oh, this is the house key, okay. After being neglected for long, the house was so heavily laden with dust that I needed a mask to breathe normally. I opened the window and started cleaning out some of the dust. When it was cleaning day, I used to be in charge of the floors. Mom took care of the furniture and Dad handled the windows and any tall places that were out of reach. If I closed my eyes, I could almost hear it all again. The sound of Mom wiping down the furniture, Dad humming. While cleaning the living room, I found a dusty covered photo on a shelf. House inside was the first family photo. Chapter 0 complete. Chapter 1 Once Upon a Time. So, how many items are there? 16, okay. So 16. When we went to take our first family photo, Dad had a peculiar suggestion. Well, it wasn't unusual for him to say or do something quirky. None of us saw it coming. Why don't we all wear animal costumes? It'd be Adora's first ever family photo, so let's make it a special and unforgettable experience. He pleaded like a giddy child, arms firmly wrapped around the large costume. Mom let out a deep sigh. Oh, here we go again. It was massive. I really loved his jokes and pranks. A complete 180 from my mom. Oh, so now we got a swamp. I never ended up wearing the costume like he wanted. It's dusty in the corners. Really dusty. Yeah, if I went into a dusty home like that, I wouldn't have survived the day. As I... Dust allergy is no joke. So this girl is survived by her parents, or did they leave the home to a new home? Oh no, that doesn't make sense. Most likely they passed away in an accident or something. What do you think, chat? Do you think they passed away? Or was this the grandma's home? Probably grandma's home. Okay, where's the last... There we go, 100%. Honey, don't you think there's a reason why people take more traditional photos? Because they couldn't come up with anything? Because they couldn't come up with anything creative? Are you serious? Can't we just take a normal picture? But Adora, look at this! Oh, what a cute cat! Oh, so you're only trying to tuck Adora into your plan now. That's a cute dad. Our very first family photo together. A seemingly ordinary picture with an amusing story behind it. And so ensued a battle between an unstoppable father and an immovable mother. As always, Mom won, leaving Dad with his shoulders hunched in defeat. While Mom was talking to the photographer, I snuck over to Dad and whispered, "Let's wear costume next time." He only responded with a slight nod. When I looked at the photo afterwards, I saw that Hugh had given me bunny ears. Ah! Mom noticed shortly afterward and gave Dad a light rap on his head. But the sheer dad-like triumph on his face sent us all into a fit of laughter. Mischievous. A fitting appearance. So this is a teacup? When I was young, Mom often told me it was dangerous to go into the kitchen or the attic alone. But the more someone told me not to do something, the more I wanted to do it. One day, when Mom and Dad were out, I excitedly went in the kitchen to examine the cupboard that was just barely within reach. My heart was pounding as I opened the cupboard. There were so many beautiful porcelain teacups. I took out the one I thought was the prettiest. Suddenly the front door opened with a creak. Someone was back. Oops. Crash. It was the sound of porcelain breaking on the floor. The teacup had slipped out of my hand. The sharp sound of shattering porcelain froze me in place. I heard Mom urgently call my name. When she came to the kitchen, she saw... I can't read today. When she came into the kitchen and saw what happened, her face froze. Her face was so pale and stern. I'd never seen her look like that before. We take the big one for big stuff and then use the toothbrush for the smaller crevices. It is a cute game, just with small stories and like this. This is just a relaxing game, which I sometimes need. Symbol? Oh yeah. Is it like a writer's symbol? Or an angel symbol? Well, at first it just looked like those ink pens. A soaring writer or author. Time to use the toothbrush, I guess, to get into the smaller crevices. So how are we, chat? Are we doing good on this fine Monday morning, evening, whatever time zone it is? It's been a lazy day for me. Lazy day. Nothing to do except making food. And I guess you're quite curious on what I made, but I won't tell you. It was too good, but it's strange food as well. I'm just gonna spike your curiosity about it, because I'm not gonna tell you. Hehehe. Oh. Any more places that has just... I really want it to be 100%. Let's see. Oh. This is so gonna annoy me. Let's see, I'll... use the edges. There we go, 100%. Clear level 3. Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break it. Ah, Dora, are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere? Mom, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Then listen to you and I even broke one of your teacups. It's okay, Adora. Everything's okay as long as you aren't hurt. So this looks like either a writer's pen or an angel. I don't know. He probably was a writer. After giving me a big hug, she started to carefully gather the shards of porcelain in silence. I still couldn't forget how she had looked at the broken teacup. Next day, I secretly retrieved the shards from the trash and clumsily glued everything back together. Then I returned the fragile teacup to its place in the cupboard, hoping that Mom would feel better after seeing it. When Mom discovered the teacup later, she murmured, "This is a much more fitting appearance." I don't understand why, but she smiled. Her smile looked bitter. Oh, so she didn't like the cup, perhaps. Yeah, it's... So Mom was a writer. If this is a glow ink pot. Mom loved writing with fountain pens, no matter how long the letter or document. Whenever I asked if it was tiring to write so much by hand, she would always say, "It's difficult, but it's worth it." Mom had a routine before writing. First, she would sit at her desk with the perfect posture. Then she would neatly lay out a fresh sheet of paper. Finally, she selected one ink bottle from her collection and gracefully dipped the nib of her exquisite fountain pen. I loved watching this process, as I used to quietly sit beside her whenever she took up her pen. Watching her fill empty sheets of paper with her handwriting. Let's see. I'm not muted, no. Watching her fill empty sheets of paper with her handwritten imparted a special feeling I couldn't experience anywhere else. Yeah, nowadays people are writing a lot with digitals. Which is a shame, as handwriting is like an art form that is lost. She had so many inkwells. Sometimes I spent half a day just looking at them all. I don't think she used this one very often. Louis. Blue ink. Scrub. Oh, so we can't we can't scrub the ink from the glass. Okay. Well, part of the charm, I guess. Blue ink. We got the hint. Yay. Yeah, I never. I think I tried a few writing with the ink pen before, but I only went to a bullet pen, if that's what it's called. Ballpoint pen? I don't know. Yeah, people trading the penmanship to digital writing. You do tend to lose. Yeah, even people don't write cursive as well anymore, which is such a darn shame. Here we go, 100%. A shining start. Only in the darkest of night can you discover the stars hidden within. Louis. That's a quote from Mom's favorite writer. Why is it written on her? Why is it written on here? Because it's a limited edition ink. Dad and I were still university students, so I took him a lot of hard work to buy it. It looks new. Is it because you didn't want to waste it? Adora, let me show you something. If you write with this ink and then turn off the lights, can you see the words glowing? The darker the room is, the brighter the ink shines. Oh, to Adora, Lily and Ash, beloved daughter, you need to eat a variety of foods to grow big and strong. But I hate carrots. If you become brave enough to finish your carrots, I'll give you a fountain pen as a present. Oh, there's still ink in there. You see that? Brush. I adored fountain pens, so it was an irresistible offer. Mom took into my awestruck eyes and said, looked into Do you know why I love fountain pens? Because you can learn about someone through the handwriting. Even if I wrote something without much thought about it, I learn more about myself after reading those words. She gently closed the inkwell. For some reason, after that day, I never saw her use a fountain pen again. Oh, a turtle! Dad absolutely loved music. Whenever he could, he'd be humming or playing various instruments. He told me that he used to be a child in children's choir and that he had joined a band during his university days. That was a fine tune. Whenever he returned home from work, he sing a little song to compost, titled "Dad Loves Coming Home." Mom would always warn him about disturbing the neighbors, but she could never mask her smile. Thanks to Dad, music enriched every dimension in our lives. The first line always makes me laugh. What was it again? You can't hold me back, I'm free. No one can ever stop me. Was that it? Oh, it's an ocarina. I see that now. Ah, that's cute. Do you think we can make a little song? You can guess which song that is. I was very close to buy one of these things, but has this been on the sea? Because of the shells and I wonder if there's a hidden achievement with that, with playing a certain song. This is so cozy. I'm not stopping until I have 100%. I like to be 100% clean. There we go. A little ditty. Adora, I'm done. After my hit single Dad Loves Coming Home, my newest release is Dad Loves the Weekend. Dad, you sure you're not a kid too? You got me. Since my secret is out, how about a song? Where did I put my ocarina? Dad, if you love music so much, why do you become an accountant? Music and accounting are completely different. That's a good question, Adora. You see, I love music, but it doesn't mean I can't live without it. On the other hand, I get itchy if I don't work with numbers for even a single day. To achieve the happiness, it's not about doing what you want, it's about doing what you can't live without. When you find something like that, you'll understand exactly how I feel. I didn't quite, do what you want, but won't live without. Like, huh? So is he only saying that he wants to work with numbers so he can afford? It's a better paying job. Is that it? It's a safe paying job. Dad then started to joyfully play his ocarina. His face was that of a man who had everything he needs to be happy. I suddenly grew curious and asked, "Then what can't you live without?" And he replied, "Lily and Adora. That's why I am the happiest man in the world." He then declared that his next song would be named Dad is Super Duper Happy. Despite my laughter, I couldn't wait to hear the next release in his Dad series. I often find myself humming his songs, and his words stayed with me. Could I also find something I couldn't live without? A discreet apology. He started saving a cat. One day on our way home, we came across a cute kitten crying by its lonesome. I couldn't bear to leave it there by itself, so I begged my parents to let me bring it back with us. Without hesitation, Dad started brainstorming ways to lure the kitten. Should we get some food as bait? How about a foxtail grass? Maybe a cardboard box? Dad and I excitedly exchanged ideas, but after a few minutes, we realized that Mom hadn't said a single word. Dad really had the heart of a child. Instead of stopping me, he joined right in. What's this? Is this a polishing steam? Oh, it's a teddy. Okay. So now we're steam washing the teddy. Plushie, I guess it's also called. I get to learn new things to handle the different items. Cleaning the tail. It's easier now to see where you need to clean the because of the gray spots, except for where the stripes are. For some reason it reminds me of being at a barber shop or doing the razor barber, whatever you call it. We unlocked the hint. Little noises. Incomplete. Let's see, where else? The controller is vibrating so much. There we go. No means no. I don't think we're ready to own a cat. We don't know how to properly care for one, and we don't have any cat food or supplies. How can we care for it if we can't fulfill its needs? But, Lily, aren't we being a bit too serious? Of course having a pet is a huge responsibility, but Adora can learn how to be responsible by taking care of it, and we can buy whatever supplies we need. What if its mother is still around? We might be taking a child from its parents. It could be abandoned. That isn't something we can know for sure. No means no, Adora. So we got a plushie instead. Story of my love. I was so upset after we returned home. I slammed my door shut and refused to leave my room. That evening, Dad came over and gave me a stuffed animal. It was soft, fluffy, and looked like the kitten from before. Mom bought this for you, but she didn't know how to give it to you. The softness of the plushie mollified the sadness in my heart. A few days later, we saw the same kitten at the same spot. This time, though, it was with another cat with a matching coat. Its mother. Mom was right. If I had taken the kitten home, I couldn't help but feel ashamed. Unforgotten moments. A snow globe this time. Has it also sprouted flowers? My hometown was always too warm for snow. If any snow did happen to fall, it would have melted as soon as it touched the ground. Things like snowball fights and snowmen only existed on TV shows and fiction. Some of my childhood wishes included leaving footprints in fresh white snow, making snow angels, building a huge snowman. When we finally had time for the family trip, I begged to go somewhere with abundance of snow. And that's how we ended up having a snowy vacation. Thanks to that, I got to check off a lot of things on my bucket list. clean off a flower. I'm not want to clean off the flower. Do I really need to clean off the flowers? I guess so. Since it's not really... Yeah, it's a part of the cleaning meter, I guess. Let's do the bottom first. The same rubbing motion for all cleaning. Rub up and down. I think I need a toothbrush here. For the small screws. Is this okay, I think? Yeah. Probably fine. Now let's use the cloth. Oh, squeaky clean. Look at the dirt go straight out. You have to change the equipment as well, depending what type of dirt it is. That's nifty. Is it shiny? No, it's not. Do I see anything else on this globe? No. Just some small... There we go. Oh, it's soon Christmas as well. Dad, the snow crunches. Dad, the snow crunches when we step on it. And when you lie down, it's so soft and fluffy. Really? Then I want to lie down too. Ah, you're right, Adora. It's really soft. I saw on TV that if you wave your arms and legs like this, you can make a huge snow angel. How about we take some big snow angels to watch over our family? Okay. Marshmallows are ready. You better eat first or you won't have enough energy to play. We made giant snow angels, built snowmen, and had all-out snowball fights, with no regards for how snow-crushed our clothes became. After it grew dark, we gathered around the fireplace and drank sweet cocoa. I'll be right back. I need to refill my water. Here we go. Do you miss me? As the comfort warmth of the fire lulled me to sleep, I could hear Mom and Dad humming and Mom turning the pages of a book. On our way home, we bought a snow globe to commemorate all the wonderful memories from our vacation. However, since some time ago, I had deliberately hid the snow globe out of sight. Those warm memories become a sour agony, as they remind me of the days I could never return to. Chapter 1 complete. Oops, what's going on? I hope it's nothing bad. Frozen time. I had hoped to find the attic key in the living room, but it didn't turn up. I decided to search my room next. It looked exactly as it did on the day I left home. Only the thick layer of dust and everything indicated any passage of time. My focus was drawn to my desk, where Dad's pocket watch lay. There used to be a time when its cog still turned and its soft ticking could still be heard. When Mom gave Dad this pocket watch, that was delighted with engraving design, a lily, just like Mom's name. Wherever Dad went, so did the pocket watch. Shortly after I started high school, the pocket watch fell silent for good. Dad, how are you doing? Are you still cracking jokes over there? I don't think I'm doing that well. Did your dad die, or is he overseas for the job? Or I hope he's doing well. I hope he's alive. Can you open the... Yeah, you can. What it says? Etched in heart. Okay. Oh, it broke. Okay. This is a beautiful watch. Let's see, it says Anno 1913. I guess there's some pocket watch enthusiast who knows if this is a real or if it's not a real brand. The sound is beautiful. It's a bit shame that my headset don't take kindly to sounds when I am broadcasting. I can hear it somewhat muted, but that's fine. Probably. As long as you guys can hear it, it's all okay. Let's not make any... Oh, I forgot. Let's not make any, what's it called? When you make scratches on the... Let's see, okay. Up on this one. A little bit on the screws. Ah, where's the last dirt? It's just that tiny little thing there. There we go. Adora, how many times have I told you to not call the office directly? I'm usually back by now and I couldn't get in touch with you. Oh, I'm sorry. I got caught up in work and completely lost track of time. I'll make sure to check my phones more often from now on. But please, text instead of call. Alright. Oh yeah, Mom. I was cleaning my room earlier. I found the cassette player Dad gave me. I'm sorry, Adora, but I still have a lot of work to do. Don't wait for me and make sure you don't go to bed too late. Mom, wait, So they're grieving. So Dad times went... got used up, I guess. I desperately needed Mom, but she threw herself into work as if she wanted to forget Dad and maybe all of us. Days passed and we barely spoke to or even saw each other. I kept telling myself that I had to try to understand her, that she was raising me all by herself now. But my grief and sorrow grew nearly unbearable as they rendered my nights sleepless. Things wouldn't be much easier if I had just blamed her. Yet whenever I saw Mom so exhausted and fatigued, sadness came before anger. I hated her for leaving me alone, but at the same time it pained me to see her eroding away. As much as I longed for her comfort, I wanted to comfort her too. I wonder what happened to Dad. When I couldn't stand the silence of the house, I would listen to Dad's tapes. Listening to those songs made it feel like he was right here beside me. One day I heard a composer tell his story on a radio show. When I was a kid, my father used to hum songs he wrote to himself, so I became interested in music. I hardly saw him after my parents divorced, but whenever I sang his song, I felt like I was back in those happy childhood days. That's how I started composing. For me, it was a way to bring in comfort, not only to me, but to others in similar circumstances. I could see myself in these stories, and his song resonated with me. Naturally, I admired him. Finally, I understood what Dad had meant. I wanted to tell him that I found something that I couldn't live without doing. I found a part-time job and started saving money for composing tools. So we're cleaning a cash register, is that it? Or a cassette player? When Mom asked about it, I thought she was finally taking some interest in my life. I won't try it on before I cleaned it properly. I will try it though. But yeah. Clean, clean, clean. Taking every edges and every nooks and crannies. It's better safe than sorry then. That it works when it's clean. But this is a record player. This is the volume button. The tunings, I guess. Let's try it. Well, more spaces to clean though. Oh. I want that little nudge. There you go. Should work. I hope it works. Mom, you're late again. You must be exhausted. Yes, a little. How are you? How was your day? Adora, what are all those things? Oh, these? A MIDI controller, microphone, the tools for composing. By composing, you mean composing music? I started making songs like little by little, and I got a part-time job to buy these tools myself. Wait, Adora, a part-time job? You started working just for a hobby? Adoria, you need to be studying hard for your future right now. Don't waste your time on things like that and quit your pot and jump too. Let's see. It's on. It's not working? What is it? No, now it's off. Okay. Okay. So that's how it works. That's cool. I've never been with... I haven't used such a thing before. I wanted to tell her that it was just a hobby I wanted to tell her that it wasn't just a hobby, that I was serious. But before I could say anything, Mom said she was tired and headed toward her room. My words were met with sound of a door closing shut. I was left alone in all too familiar silence. I was angry at Mom for not listening to my words, but I kept trying to understand her. I thought she might change her mind if I showed her how serious I was. Much like her music had comforted me, I wanted Mom to feel comforted too. And if possible, with a song to my own creation. A melody of comfort. After that day, I spent every spare moment composing. Not only was it my first song, but it was a song for Mom. When I felt that I had poured enough of my heart into it, I recorded my song into a cassette tape. I fervently hoped that I could bring her home some comfort, even if I couldn't fully convince her. If I could at least help her a little bit, feel a little bit better. When Mom came back home, exhausted as usual, I nervously handed her the tape. I thought if Mom listened to it, she would understand how serious I was. Though she never did. Why is there flowers growing off a cassette player? Has it been that long since they moved? It is beautiful, those flowers. I really want to preserve them, but if I can't, that's a really shame. Really nice yellow though. I don't think I had a cassette player. Well, yeah, I did. Long time ago. Not the small kind of. I had a CD player, but I did have cassettes, like the bigger ones. Like, you know, this cassette stereos? No, it's not that one. Do the edges. But I guess from based on what the story says, is that Mom didn't like. Perhaps it brought sorrowful memories of the dad. Maybe she lashed out. I think Mom didn't properly grieve the man. That's what I get from the story. And she should have had the chance to do it. Because without grieving, you get stressed. And you probably drown yourself in work. And get you more stressed. And maybe also lash out on your child. Like Mom Lily used for Adora. That's just my prediction though. What are your predictions, chat? Do you think she will lash out? I'm missing a whole percentage of dust and grime. Do I need to... Yep. It's the buttons, alright. No. I didn't... You composed this yourself? Yeah, the melody came to me first, so I started with that. I'm still working on the lyrics. Oh, and there's another one I'm preparing for a competition. The theme is... Hold up, Adora. Didn't I tell you last time? You need to focus on your studies. Mom, I know it must seem like it's only a hobby right now, but please, can you at least try listening? Adora, do you even hear what you're saying? How can you waste your time on this instead of studying for your future? I'm tired, so let's talk another time. Another time? When's that gonna be? When you quit your job? Is that as if that's happened? Adora, I'm saying this for your sake. I'm serious about becoming a composer. I want to make it so you don't have to worry about money anymore. And the people said I'm pretty talented, so... Adora said no, don't ever think about it. Right now, you may feel like you're special. Talented, there's no word more meaningless. Don't get carried away because of a mere compliment. Praise proves absolutely nothing. Okay. Yep, I knew Mom would lash out, so she has trauma. Why was she so angry? Was she more tired than usual? Even now, I still don't know why Mom reacted so explosively. I never expected her to yell at me like that. Her fury left me speechless. While I was stunned, she tore the tape from my hands and threw it in the trash. Without so much as a backward glance, she said, "Stop wasting your time on worthless things like this." What she threw away wasn't only a cassette tape. Therein was the piece of my heart that held my drive to comfort Mom, despite the loneliness after Dad's passing. So he did pass, okay. Even if hating her was the easiest path, I didn't give up trying to understand her. But at that moment, when my heart was equated to trash, I felt something disappear from me, inside me. After Mom's rage quelled and silence fell once again, I finally gave up trying to understand her. The right to hurt. The music box was the last present I ever received from Dad. Whenever I felt lonely, I would wind up and talk to him as if he were right beside me. "Dad, if you were still here, would you support me? You would supported me, right? Mom doesn't understand what it's like to have a dream, to have something you can't live without. All she wants to do is to fit into the mold. That's probably the only kind of life she knows." I cried for a long time, pouring out my anguish. Listening to the music box play, it felt like Dad was sitting right next beside me. After that day, I stopped waiting for Mom. I didn't even want her to talk to me anymore. I had nothing to say to her. Air blowgun, okay. Oh, it's recharging, I see. It's only used for in the horn, I guess. In the gramophone. Oh, there's so much foliage, I guess, on these items. I wonder how long they've been without care or people living here. How long did it take for people to move back in? How long did I leave? This is just a theory, but I guess the mom passed away. She moved perhaps and then left the house as it is, and then let the daughter take over. Can you open this? Yes, you can. Oh, it's Play-Dohs, is that what it's called? A box, Play-Dohs. I wonder what song is played. I'm just gonna take all the grime from it and then hopefully probably have to turn the let's see, can I turn this anyway? There we go. This is so beautiful. I guess this is one of her dad's famous songs, like Dad Loves Coming Home or oh, that was beautiful. Not always reliable with the electronics. I guess. Perhaps there's something inside. Oh. Ah, so many crevices. It's like a scanner. In a way. There's so many nooks and crannies in this. Let's see, is there anything else that has... Just this one. There we go, 100%. Adora, can we talk for a minute? I'm busy right now. I'm sorry for how I acted. I must have been tired, so I got emotional. But it was for your sake, Adora. I don't want you to suffer. Right now, things may seem fun and exciting, so you might think that the road ahead will be easy. Someday you'll understand. For now, it would be better if you focused on your studies and kept composing as a hobby. Now I get why you're saying these things. You never had anything you truly wanted to do, have you? All you ever done is live by other people's standards. That's why you don't understand how serious I am and what it's like to have something you can't live without. If Dad were here, he would understand me. At least he wouldn't have to throw away my tape like that. He wasn't anything like you. I deliberately chose the word that would hurt her the most. I thought I had the right to, since she was the one who hurting me first. Mom said nothing during my verbal onslaught. Her silence only fueled my rage, so my words became harsher, crueler, and more vicious. Mom quietly took my wrath. After the room fell silent, she left without a single word. Left alone, I picked up the music box and said to myself, "It's okay, there was nothing compared to what she did to me." Let's see, did I... Nope. Yeah, this one didn't 100% complete. Oh, a radiant dream. Are we going to be a photographer this time? It was a peaceful weekend afternoon. I had started to doze off after putting stickers all over Dad's camera. In my half-awake state, I could faintly make out Mom and Dad's voice as they quietly talked. I wanted to keep listening to the conversation, but before long, I fell asleep. And this one has mushrooms on it. Dad used to take pictures of me and Mom whenever he could. It looks like it still might work if I charge it. I'll try turning it on after cleaning it. Where is the mushroom? I like this air pressure, but there's a lot of waiting. The old-fashioned scrub it up Works. Oh, this is faster. I remember having this kind of camera. Only have digital camera now in my house. My phone, for example. There's something about it to have physical paper pictures, I guess. Have it in photo albums. Where you can just look through them. Whereas digital, you don't really go through the pictures quite as often. Let's see, can I open this one? Is there anything more? Nope. Oh, we need to open this one as well. This one and this one. Oh, this is nasty. Accidentally, I never accidentally take pictures. Well, now the question is, where is the next? Oh, is it that way? This way? Yeah, there is it. Never used a hairdryer to... is it a hairdryer or is it a steamer? To clean camera equipment. Oh, can you... Oh! You can zoom in as well. Let's see. Oh. There we go. Took me a while. Adora, did you finish your homework? Shh. You fell asleep after playing with the camera again. She really does love it. It's interesting in so many things like music and writing. I guess that apple doesn't fall far from the tree, huh? I only hope she doesn't become like me. You still have regrets about back then? You know, I thought you were so beautiful, radiant. It's all in the past now. I was naive and foolishly chasing what was only a dream. Now I'm awake and live in reality. Let's not talk about this anymore, alright? Alright. So she gave up her dreams. Did she fail at something? It's something... Why can't I... Okay, there we go. Now I can close it. The camera contained a recording that I had never seen before. Had I pressed the recording button while I was asleep? The slanted video captured a long conversation between Mom and Dad. I found it difficult to understand. The mom I knew always seemed so ordinary. Suddenly I realized how perhaps the words I have so aggressively thrown at her that they meant more than I had thought. That moment kept playing over and over in my mind. How silently she stood before my anger, how silently she had left the room, followed only by the sound of the door closing. Chapter 3. What she dreamt of. Let's see. Okay. Maybe we can be done with the game. Time? Only Mom's room was left. Holding the old doorknob. I felt as if I were about to meet Mom herself after all this time. The room was filled with boxes, all neatly labeled and sorted by purpose. Somehow it seemed like she knew she wouldn't be coming back. One box in particular caught my attention. Things I couldn't throw away. This box contained many trophies that I'd never seen before. Where did she get all these from? I really don't know anything about Mom. So she was a writer. This looked like the symbol under the kid. The up. So she won the competition. Okay, perhaps not on the glass, but more on the sides and the it goes super quickly with this machine. Perhaps I need this one first, just to get this part clean. Anything else here? No. I don't like how it drags. The cloth around. Do I have to really use the toothbrush? No, I'm not 100% yet. Don't you dare believe that I am done. Let's see. So much. Do I need to use this one? There we go. PVG. Dad, what's that? A trophy? Yep, I got this from winning first place in a match competition. Cool, huh? Wow, does Mom know? Well, there's no way you wouldn't show her something this cool. Of course she knows, I bragged about it all the time. But then she looked at me with a sullen look and bring the box. The box? Adora, how about a snack? We have cheesecake. Dad, don't change the subject. Writing competition, first place, Lily Maya. Huh. So this was the box that Dad had mentioned. I took out a few trophies and read the plates. School writing competition winner, huge short story competition, excellence award. Novel contest, first place, all for Lily Maya. These accolades demonstrate how much she had achieved, and they were proof of a dream Mom once had. She wasn't talented enough to win all these awards. Why didn't she pursue writing as a career? No, she was talented enough to win all these awards. Why didn't she pursue this as a career? And why did she stop me from chasing my dreams so badly? One after another, thoughts endlessly flowed through my mind. For last moment. Things were never the same after Mom threw away my cassette tape. I couldn't pretend that nothing had happened. This animosity persisted after high school, as I left home to study music at a distant university. I told myself I wouldn't call her until I had succeeded. Back then, I believed that once I graduated university, success would easily find its way to me. However, just as Mom had warned, the world was much colder than I had thought. Awards and words of praise become more and more meaningless. The further I drifted from success, the more I avoided calling Mom. I could already hear her what she said. That's why I told you to stop. I told you it'd be a waste of time. I wasn't ready to hear those words to my face. Even after I had to change my phone number, I couldn't bring myself to call her. After some time, I received an unexpected call from my aunt. Mom had passed away. I thought I'd be able to call her anytime I wanted, but I didn't have the courage to. That would mean I have to admit that she was right all along. Oh, this one is really dusty. This is a keyboard. No, it's not a keyboard. It's typewriter. That's what it's called, typewriter. Ding, 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 ding. That's what it makes, the sound. Ding, 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 ding. Big boy. Oh, it uses battery. I don't think I ever had a typewriter before. I had those 80s calculus digital calculator thingy. It brings a lot of nostalgia, this game, with the cassette tape and typewriter and things are thrown away from the past. Let's see, can I... Oh! Open this one and lean back here. I don't need to talk all the time, do I? Yeah. I talk when I want to. Might not be entertaining for you guys, but it's fun for me. Use a toothbrush from the finer details, I guess. Ding! Where's the last piece of the earth? There. There we go, 100%. I can play a little bit later. Are you leaving? If I don't go now, I'll be late for my flight. You have a lot of luggage. I'll drive you to the airport. It's fine. I know you're busy. I'll be going now. Adora. Come to think of it, that was the last conversation we ever had. I had left without looking back, determined to return only when I had succeeded. I wanted to prove Mom wrong, but that door I shut so firmly never opened again. I opened a small drawer at the bottom of the typewriter. Inside were sheets of paper and an attic key. Most of the paper were stories that Mom had written. The rest seemed to be contracts. Among this paper were two letters that began with a salutation. Dear Miss Lily Mayer, I picked up a letter that was filled with writing. Dear Miss Lily Mayer, it's been some time since I had last penned a letter to you. I recall in your previous letter that you had been a fan of mine for some time now. I wanted to let you know that I read the stories and sent this time as well. I didn't. Wait, I didn't get to finish. I didn't select. No. I didn't get to finish reading it. Okay, I'll do it later. Lewis was the name of Mom's favorite writer. The writer she admired, the one who might have even inspired her to pursue writing. I couldn't begin to imagine how it felt if someone I respected told me to give up. I couldn't begin to imagine how it felt if someone I respected told me to give up. I imagined Mom opening the letter, hoping to find praise or encouragement. But the further she read, the greater despair of her face. Okay, so that was happened. If a composer or Maya had said that the same to me, I wouldn't have been able to take it either. Wait for it to charge up. There's so much grime on this. That's why you need a damper. Rusty as heck. Do you think there's someone on the other end? I'm just sitting here having fun. My voice needs a little rest now. But I really want to get this game done. It's really fun. Bah! So much. There's so much. We need toothbrush for the nitty-gritty crevices. I wonder how complicated the next few levels are. Probably more complicated than this one. There's so much tiny spaces. So this one is done. The buttons will never get done. Now the question is, where's the last bit of dirt? There it is. At least some of it. Now we just need 10%. Is it junky? There we go, 100%. Call recorded February 19th. I think I'll be admitted to the hospital soon. Could you help me tidy up the house? Please, I don't have anyone else I can ask to do this. Lily, don't say that. I still have the spare key, so I'll go by when I have time. Thank you. Before you come, I'll put away things like the trophies. It's strange, isn't it? Back then, I was so desperate to forget everything. But then I was cleaning the house and saw my typewriter and all those trophies. I remember the days I wrote so happily. Why do we only realize how precious something is after we lose it? Writing and Adora. Lily, have you called Adora? I tried calling her 2 days ago, but she didn't answer. Maybe she changed her number. I left a voicemail, but I'm not sure if she heard it. If I were brave enough to call her sooner, I would still be in touch right now. Would we still be in touch right now? Back then, I thought the best thing to do was give her time. That was the worst thing you could have done. The call was between Mom and my aunt. From her voice and coughing, I could hear how difficult it was for Mom to talk. After I left home, my pride and drive to prove myself held me back. After I left home, my pride and drive to prove myself had held me back from contacting Mom. All this time, I never once thought about how Mom must have felt. I didn't think that she would regret what she had done, nor did I know that she had called me. If I just had called her when I changed my number. Chapter 3 complete. Chapter 4, nevertheless. A letter from the past. A key. Okay. As I looked at the old attic key that I found in Mom's typewriter, it reminded me of the excuse that brought me back home. Finding my aunt's necklace. Maybe she knew everything and sent me here on purpose. I held the rusted key in my hand. It felt cold and hard, but somehow also warm. As I cleaned the key, Mom and Auntie's conversation continued. I felt like I was looking at myself. When Adora said that someone had called her talented, it was just like my young, naive self. It was too painful to see her talking with those bright eyes full of hope. At that moment, I wasn't looking at Adora, but rather the child I used to be. Back to a toothbrush. Oh, that's a shiny gold. So giving us a bit of easier cleaning item than the telephone. But it gives us a harder to get hints, it seems. I am starting to get hungry now. But we'll power through. We're soon done. Almost there. Soon. Here we go, 100%. The recording ended with a violent cough from Mom. I was left stunned, my heart painfully heavy. After some time, I collected myself and headed to the attic, with key in tow. The attic had always been Mom's private space. When I snuck in as a child, it looked more like a storage room than somewhere fun, so I often wondered why Mom liked using it. As if to answer the question from my childhood, I found an old desk and chair in one corner of the room. On the desk lay a necklace and a dusky journal with an all too familiar name. If I never came back to this house and cleaned it, if I had left those mementos undisturbed beneath dust, I would have never learned about Mom's true feelings. I had a feeling that this diary had been waiting for here all this time, just for me. I carefully brushed away the thick dust and opened it. That day, when Adora had handed me her tape with such excitement on her face, I could see the hope in her eyes. That innocent face, certain she could realize her dream. I knew that face well. I was afraid that she would curse her wasted years and regret everything. I need to stop this now. For her sake, I chose to be harsh. I believed that hating me was the lesser of two evils. When I started to tidy up Adora's belongings, I was able to see the remnants of her dreams in my hands. Through them, I could feel her sorrow and joys. That was when I looked back on my past, my younger self, who I had thought naive and foolish, was shining as brilliantly as those traces of Adora. I wanted to tell her my true feelings, but I can't reach her anymore. All I can do is wait. I hope you return one day, so I can tell you this. Adora, it was thanks to you that I was able to face myself again. Even though I was ashamed of my past, I was happy to see a part of myself in you. I had hurt you so gravely, yet you brought me comfort. I should have said this to you sooner. No matter what path you choose to walk, no matter how you live your life, I will always love and support you. Mom's diary ended there. After closing it, I noticed a letter laying on a corner of the desk. There was also something I thought I'd never see again. The cassette tape that I recorded my first song on. I put the tape into the cassette player and opened the envelope. The letter inside contained lyrics which seemed to accompany my song. I slowly recite Mom's lyrics. My novice melody and a poetic verse complemented each other well, as if they had always been together from the very start. What would you do to see those lost birds once again? Looking above, your eyes dance with the dawning sky. gleaming with hope. They were clear as crystal. Was it me who dusted everything? Bright in my dream, you're singing to the moon and stars, even lighting up my room behind you. That was nice. And that's the game, it seems. Oh, that would you lose this. Oh. Nice song. It might not be a long what's it called? Credit scene. It was nice. An easy plot. Easy but understandable. And we got to complete it in about 2 hours. 2.5. Singing the lyrics that Mom wrote. I will look through the song and credits, see if there's anything else. If not, I hope you have the lovely Monday, day or night. And we'll probably see each other again on Thursday when we continue Fall on Porcupine. It's a long game, but it's a fun game. Let's see, who can I raid? If you like Minecraft, there's a pub quiz. If you like misadventures and pub quiz and such, I can send you over to Martin again. No. Bye bye.